Hello, my name is Diana. I'm a WASP student. My major is modern languages and I'm in my fourth semester.
The purpose of this video is to analyze the two areas available to choose in modern languages, teaching and cultural studies, through a research and a survey, in order to understand their differences and similarities.
Firstly, each area must be explained in order to understand their focuses and goals. Starting with teaching, most of the students pursuing this emphasis look forward to become teachers, translators, or language assessors. Teaching students absolutely enjoy practicing and learning the different methodologies of evaluating, since you need countless competencies to properly teach. Thanks to student teaching, students can help others with more patience. In this area, there are subjects like phonology, English for specific purposes, and psychology. Regarding cultural studies, students of this area appreciate every culture and look forward to grow their minds. They often aim to study another degree or a master so that they are capable to enrich their knowledge. This emphasis has a broader spectrum of which activities you can follow. By consequence, the recently graduates can aspire to introduce themselves to different jobs. Some of their subjects are gender studies, imperialism, and methodology of investigation.
After researching about the curricula, what I found the most relevant is that both areas have different goals. For example, in teaching, they focus on improving the language skills, on sharpening them, and also they focus on teaching the students how to how to explain themselves, how to communicate their ideas um, when teaching others a language. While in cultural studies, they focus more on the different cultures there are, and they mostly learn about history or about or for example like the subject gender studies. They focus on broadening their minds and understanding better how everything works on an international view.
Now, according to my survey, most students from both areas, and 85.7% exactly, stated that the biggest difficulty in their areas is the amount of assignments and projects. 71.4% agreed that the best benefit is being able to express their knowledge and passion freely. Surprisingly, a 78.6% took into consideration their interests in order to choose their area. 64.3% never had any second thoughts about making the correct decision. Curiously, when asking them if the subjects of their area do really help to achieve the purpose or goal of it, an 85.7% proved the subjects, saying that they definitely were perfect and suitable. However, 14.3% of them said it could be more accurate. Incredibly, 21.4% of them wish that there were more projects in their classes, since they desire to have more fruitful classes where they are capable of actually using their newly learned abilities.
After analyzing the results of my survey, I could see that most students are actually happy with their choice, but there's also some who had second thoughts because of certain subjects that are too tedious for them, or also because of the workload. Um, and some of them are still unsure if they made the correct choice because of all of that. And there's also some students that feel like the major could be improved, for example, by adding more more subjects. For example, the teaching students say that they want to have a subject that helps them to understand the different kinds of students in a classroom. So I think the major could still be improved, but I was happy to see that most students are actually happy with our choice. That was really nice to see.
To conclude, it can be seen that most students are completely satisfied with the structure and proposals of their own area. Nevertheless, there is still room for improvement. More subjects should be included in both areas since some topics are overlooked. Additionally, more subjects will mean more enrichment. As well, subjects regarding grammar ought to be flexible and practical, so that they do not become tedious and rough to grasp. Too much theory can come over as boring and repetitive. Including a third area of study, such as translating, would be a splendid idea too.
After analyzing the curricula and seeing the outcome of my survey, I have decided to take the teaching side of the major. Ever since I was young, I was always really interested in becoming an English teacher. When I was like 9 or 10 years old, that was like my dream, and I used to say that I wanted to be an English teacher. Then, when I grew up, I started to have different ideas about what I wanted to be in the future, and I was unsure about what I really wanted to be. So, for many, many years during middle school and high school, I was always really lost about what I wanted to do. But then in high school, one of my English teachers is actually is graduated from modern languages, and she talked about her experience in this major, and I totally fell in love with this major, because also, in fact, I didn't knew it existed before she told us. So when I discovered it, it was like, I realized that that was the thing I was looking for, and then I came back to to my childhood dream job, and it will be also a challenge for me to take this area, because as a teacher you need to be able to explain yourself properly in front of tons of students, and I'm a quite shy person myself, and I don't open up that easily to other people, so it will be quite a challenge for me. And besides wanting to be a teacher of any language, not only English, and besides wanting to be a teacher, I also think this is an opportunity to grow as a person, for myself to grow, and also I want to improve myself and be able to express my ideas without feeling nervous or having any kind of fear. I want to be able to do that.